Every year, this is the time of year when world leaders come to New York and speak in the UN General Assembly. Last year, Ukraine's President Zelensky addressed the gathering by video link, but this time he's expected to attend in person. President Putin, facing an arrest warrant from the International Criminal Court, is not coming and will be represented by his Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. The UN sees no chance of meaningful discussions on ending the war, but they will work towards renewal of the deal which allowed Ukraine's grain to be exported by ship on the Black Sea. Russia pulled out of that agreement in July.
I will be receiving President Zelensky, I will be receiving President Erdogan, I will be receiving Minister Lavrov, and obviously this question will be on the table of our discussions. So I'm not going to say whether I am optimistic or pessimistic. The only thing you can be sure is that I remain determined.
The other key area of discussion this week is the Sustainable Development Goals being overseen by the Secretary-General's deputy. In the garden of UN headquarters, they've built a special pavilion to highlight the series of targets the UN agreed in 2015 to help all of humanity with the slogan, "No one left behind." But those 17 goals, which are marked by these doors, are a very long way from being met. The UN blames the global pandemic, inflation all around the world, and conflict. And of course that brings us back to the war in Ukraine. The Deputy Secretary General told me the most powerful countries of the world, the G20, which met last week in Delhi, are the ones who still need to do more with regard to funding and reform of the global system.
They absolutely need to step up. They should have done so yesterday. We are 7 years late to stepping up to the commitments made in Addis. What we see is some movement towards saying we will do that, but I think there are many frustrations, trust deficits around will that happen, will it not happen?
The UN really hopes there'll be a quantum leap in the fortunes of the Sustainable Development Goals over the next few days, but some diplomats fear the war in Ukraine might end up overshadowing these efforts. James Bays, Al Jazeera, at the United Nations.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.